see the reason why. Yeah, so once again, I want to welcome you all to this wonderful presentation. My name is Adeyemi Fakomiti, 6A Distributors Energy International. I believe that with the last video we watched, we really gained a lot from it, that this is one of the reasons why every homes need to own Kange machine. If you really love your family and you really want them to be in good health, water is an important element. Water is something that we can't do without on daily basis. As a matter of fact, as our body contains 70% of water, so we need a larger portion. Larger of what we take on daily basis actually is water. So if the water you are taking is not hydrating your body, meaning is not micro in size, the H2O is larger, so it will be very difficult for the water to get into your body. So in most of the time, we suffer from dehydration. And that is what led to so many diseases in our body system. So this is the problem that Kange will solve. Now, the name of the product, the name of the water is called Kange water. And Kange means return to origin. So that simply means this. What Kange does to your body is that, like we said, Kange don't heal your body. But what Kange does is Kange return your body to origin, to the state of origin, to the way you were born, the way you were when you were young, when you had a cut, and naturally your body will heal itself. So Kange take your body back to the origin, and your body naturally begin to heal up itself. So this is what the Kange does to your body system. So it is a must for every home. It is a must for everyone to consume. Then the second part is talking about the kind of chemicals, because most of the food we are eating is actually chemical based, because we live in a very fast world now. Everything is fast. So because we consume foods that contain all manner of chemicals, now they are bringing GMO to fruit and all that. They are modifying everything, okay, to make it easy and fast. But the more we are doing that, the more we are killing our body system. So that's the reason why you need Kange machine in your home to help you. Even the regular fruit that you have, that you think is fruit, a lot of chemicals are in it. So 11.5 can help you to get rid of all this, because all this actually contribute to the state of our health. Our fathers, they live a longer life because they drink fresh water. But you can see the water we are drinking today, chemical made and also kept in the plastics. All these destroy the water, and this contribute to the state of our health. So Kange machine is a must in every home. It's an investment that every family that love their family need to invest on. And as a matter of fact, it's not something you can use for for just your generation, but you need to pass it to the next generation, because the machine is there to serve you and your next generation. So let's see how we can benefit from having Kange machine at home, okay? Now, Energy International is a company that produced the Kange machine since 1974, over 50 years to date. Then it was the bigger version that was used in hospital until 1994. That is, in 1994, that's about 30 years now. They produced the machine unit, which is a smaller one that homes can actually use, and also hospital can also see use, but they make it more, very smaller and very easy to carry and easy to connect. So, and since then, they've been distributing it, and this plan that we're going to show you also was launched. That is about 30 years. So Kange machine has been used for over 50 years, but the plan that paid distributors is about 30 a year. So now, joining Energic or partnering with Energic, either you're running a part-time basis or full-time basis, you are going to realize your dreams and transform your life. So you're going to realize your dreams and also transform your life. So in achieving this, Energic, adopt true health to the world. That is, they are presenting true health to the world through their Kange machine, so that everyone can have their water produced fresh in their home. Water actually is not meant to be stored. Water is meant to take fresh and consume it fresh. That's why you see in days of our fathers, they go to the stream to fetch water, putting it in a home, they put it in a mud pot. Mud pot also keep the freshness of the water, so that the water can heal the body. That's why you don't see them have all manner of disease of diabetes and all sorts that we complain today, because we live in a fast world. So true health to the world, Energy presents 3 things that can help them to achieve this. Number 1 is physical health. Your physical health is one of the things that is very important element for you to achieve good health. Through having Kange machine, you can get good health, not you alone, but the entire family, the entire people that is surrounded by you. Then the second one is, by owning a Kange machine, you have actually successfully partnered with Energy International. By owning a Kange, you have your distributorship ID, so that you can transfer, you can sell, you can recommend the business or the product to people within and outside. So through that, you can begin to earn income that can lead you to financial freedom. Lastly, you also enjoy what we call peace of mind. Because the two elements what we talked about, if one of it is lacking, there's no way you can enjoy peace of mind. You can't have peace of mind. If you have money and you don't have good health, or you have good health, you don't have money, you can't have peace of mind. So the two, one is achieved, and you have good, I mean, your member of your family, your children too, they are living okay, they are not having any complaint, any health challenges, then the little money you earn, you can be able to do what? Invest and also take it to the next generation. Then you can have peace of mind. So let's see how this can function out. By you owning a Kangen machine, through this, you can be able to have access daily on your Kangen water. So Kangen machine produce 5 different types of water. For what you have listened to the last presentation, from the range of drinking water, which is 9.5, no, from 8.5, which is minimum. Then if you click it again, it gives you 9.0. Also, if you do the last click on the same Kangen button, it takes your pH up to 9.5. This particular one is a buff. It can actually help your buffer. It doesn't complicate your body because the water go through ionization. So your body can actually maintain this on daily basis without any health challenges. So the clean water stands for people that want to, either you want to cook or you want to feed babies or you want to take your medication. You can't use Kangen water to take medication, but clean water is the perfect water for medication because of the absorption rate of Kangen is higher than the regular. So regular water is 7.0, which is clean water. All right. So that is very good for your medication. And maybe baby cannot take Kangen because their body pH is alkaline. So the water you give to them is neutral water. So by the time they started eating normal food, that means they begin to put in more of acid into their body system, then you can step the baby up to join in drinking Kangen water. So the next water is beauty water. Beauty water actually is a byproduct of Kangen water. As we are fetching Kangen water from the front hose, the down hose, we dispense simultaneously, it gives you beauty water. So as you are collecting Kangen water from the upper side of the machine, the down part of the machine gives you beauty water. So this is the operational function of the machine. Now, the 6.0, which is beauty water, is water that is good for your skin, but not to be consumed, but very good for your skin. It keeps wrinkles away from you, and also is the best water for your plants in your environment. It's the best water you can spray to the plant that you have around you. Okay? Now, the next water, which is the last button, is called strong Kangen water. That is 11.5 that you use for fruit and vegetables, not recommended for regular consumption, but only those that have cancer can also take a little of 11.5 for facilitate healing process, but mainly we use 11.5 to take care of pesticide fruit in beans. Beans now, you see they use a sniper to preserve beans, okay, and that is why you see a lot of health challenges here and there. But with having 11.5 through Kangen machine, you can soak your beans and enjoy your beans without pesticide, without sniper. Now, when you are collecting 11.5 from the front hose of the machine, simultaneously 2.5 come out as a strong acid water. Acid water is it kills germs, 99.9% of germs, is a disinfectant water, is a water that you can use to sterilize that's why they use it in Japan in 50s to sterilize surgical equipment in hospital. That's one of the reasons why they use Kangen machine in hospital. Okay, it's also very good in disinfecting the body for those that have bad odors or bad mouth odor or even body odor and so on and so forth. Or you have unhealed wound, 2.5 is the best to clean the wound for faster healings. Okay, for those that have breast cancer, you can use 2.5 to wash the breast, while you can use 11.5 to soak the bandage and wrap it on it to facilitate the healing, while the person will gush in 9.5 on daily basis. Now, this is how this machine is being used. Okay. Now we have the video, but I don't need to show the video because we have actually watched it. So I'm going to skip the video that we just watched, so we don't need to repeat it again. So let's go for that. So the functionality of the machine, the 6 basic things that this machine have that make it very, very essential to homes. Number 1 is a medical device. Okay, it was certified in hospital in Japan. Okay, as was the only ionized with ISO 13485. That is ISO, International Standard Organization, certified with 13,485, the same certification given to all medical equipment. So Kangen machine is the only home appliances that is a medical device. So the job of this machine is to take care of your family. Number two, Kangen machine is the only ionized machine in the world that produces 11.5 and the lowest water, which is there, 2.5. Now, the wide range of use, such as drinking water, cooking, skincare, healthcare, pesticide removal, and disinfectant. All this combined is in one machine that you are going to own. 5 years warranty, higher warranty period for electronics and device cover, plate and parts and labor. Now, this is 5 years from the date of your purchase. You have this backup with you, okay, on the machine. Now, 30 years minimum lifespan, longest lifespan of the device, spending minimum from 30 years, you are just starting to use your machine. So this is what we are talking about. So you are buying something that is high premium, is a high premium product that is going to be in your home to serve you good and healthy water, not just for you alone, for your entire family. Now, the next one is number 5, which is patented e-cleaning system. E-cleaning system is a service that you carry out, which the machine does it on daily basis, but this you have to do e-cleaning once in a month if you're using the machine for commercial. If you're also using the same machine for private use, it's once in 3 months. You do e-cleaning. And to do e-cleaning systems, we have a video that we can send to you after you make your purchase. Then you can, everything you needed to do the e-cleaning system is inside the box of the machine. So it's very simple. So you do it once every 3 months if you are using the machine for private. But for commercial, it has to be once every month because of the higher flow. I mean, the heavy fetch that you are getting from the machine. Lastly, endorsed by 6,500 doctors, most reputed Japanese doctors associated for adult disease and prevention. 6,000 doctors is a body in Japan, and their report shows that this machine is a medical device. That's why Ministry of Health certified the machine as a medical device. And so many other countries are already doing same thing. All right. So these 6 fixtures make this machine outstanding and a must for every homes. Okay. I believe that with that product that we have presented, you really enjoy, and I believe that you crave to own the machine in your home. I tell people that, you see, you don't need to look at your purse presently for you to say, oh, I cannot own this machine, because you cannot afford the price, okay, which we are going to get to know, or what you're going to invest. But I tell you, can you think like me? Because in 2022, I was down morally because my business I was running for over 12 years, the company go to court. So they shut it down and lock all the company account. So even my money that is in the company to date, I've not received it even to date. I was in a downtime of my life when this young guy came into Nigeria, and I was privileged to be there when the machine was installed because my friend called me. All right. So, and after listening to it, and I hear the price of the machine, I was done for good 2 weeks, because when I listen to the price of the machine, I can't fashion it out. How am I going to do this? But I remember what I begin to ask the guy is, are you sure this demonstration you are doing, this water can be able to perform all this in human body? All the guy was telling me is, hey, well, please keep drinking the water. You have your own personal testimony, then you can have a belief. Then that is where your mind can be open that who will be able to afford, because it's not me that need to afford the machine. My job is not to afford the machine. My job is to share and tell people who can afford the machine. And that is the mentality that I grew up with. And I started, after I confirmed, I started having a lot of testimony, even from the day that the machine was installed in Maryland in 2022. And I started promoting, I started inviting people for presentation, for listening to the demo, to see what I'm saying. And testimonies started abiding. A lot of people started seeing their testimony, and that was how the sale began. Today now, my team have successfully sold over 250 to 300 machines. Okay, and this is the same economy that we talked about, that people complain of this and that. So it's not about you complaining, it's not about you affording, it's about the product there is a need of every home that you are presenting. So that is what you do. So you need to have a personal conviction over it that this product can do this, then you can be able to have the confidence to share. So let's go to the business aspect. So to talk about this business, I have someone I want to introduce to you. His name is called Robert Kiyosaki. My former business, I run a photo business because my name is A1, A1 Digital Studio. That was what I do. For good 30 years, I was running the photo business, but something sparked in me because at the end of the day, after making a lot of money from my photo business, I would sit down at night, start counting money. As at then, I've not even yet married. I'm talking about in 90s. Okay, I will sit down, be counting money, and I'll be feeling back pain. That's why I said, as a young guy, I'm not yet married, and yet I'm complaining of back right now. So if I get married, so what will happen to me? So I need other businesses. So I started going to online to make inquiry, and I stumbled on this guy and started talking about Rich Dad and Poor Dad, and I have to order for the book. Then I started reading. That was what this guy led me to, a network marketing system where you can enjoy leverage. So I'm so happy to introduce one of my mentors to you tonight. So Robert Kiyosaki, he's a Japanese, he's a Chinese American, but he is an economist guy. Now, what happened is this guy wrote the first book called Rich Dad, but the second book we are going to talk about is called Cash Flow Quadrant. Now, Cash Flow Quadrant presents a kind of a fourth category that when you are in any countries of the world and you earn money, okay, you fall under this category. Now, for example, the first category is called employee. People who seek for an employment, who use their talent to work for someone and they get paid at the end of the month, meaning they spend their time for money. The second person is somebody who set up his own business, who own a business, a small scale business. That is where I fought on. This is where I was then. Okay, now this, you have to be there to get the work done, meaning my time and myself is tied down with the business. Now, then this is one of it. And the next one is the right side, which is called business owner. Business owner is a system that they use in generating money, owning a conglomerate, owning a company, which you have is, a different department that get the job done, that promote the vision of the owner of the company. Now, the last one is called investor. Investor is someone who make a lot of money, who have excess cash flow, okay, who cannot be able to restore, invest so that his money can do what? Work for him or her. Now, people who does investment are people who make excess cash flow, who have excess cash, meaning business owners are people who invest their money, who make their money to work for them. Now, the people who fall under the left side are usually complaining of their expenses is usually more than income. That is the reason why you complain about not having excess money, not having enough money to be able to cater to your need. You can't be able to even fit the bill, your school fees and all that. You keep complaining about the economy. Why? Because the way you generate money, you don't generate money from residuals. You don't generate money from, leveraging. You don't have leverage income. Not is something that people is working and you are making money from it. So that was why. So you must do everything to move to the right, to the left-hand side, so that either you partner or you set up a company or you set up a system, or you partner with a company that owns a system, which is the network marketing. That is when it comes in. So you only becomes a marketer who demonstrate or who introduce their product to people so that you can make a sales and earn money from the system. Now, business owners is the best thing that you can be. Then when you make excess cash flow, then you can be able to have money to be able to what? Go on investments, property, or go for shares, the national or local shares. So that is that. So let's go on and look at how you can partner with Energic. Now, this is it. Energic is a conglomerate company. It's a company that are going into diverse different kind of businesses. Okay. Now, they started from producing kangen machine, and they also have hotel now. They have a farm. They produce supplement. They have a sport. They have even stadium and all that. So many things they have, and that's generating money for them. But we are partnering to them on the area of distributing their kangen technology. All right. So let's go. Now, this is the owner of the company, Mr. Oshiro, and the wife. The guy in the middle is our team head on our team. That this is the guy that come to open, that did the first demonstration in Maryland, that make me to key into this system, and I keep running with the vision till date. Now, Company, this is a company that has been on since 1974, and right now they run business in 26 countries and 43 branches in different countries of the world. US is a country that helped them to promote and expand this business. That was why we have a very central big office in New York. And from US, because the company extended distribution to US in 2003. And from there, then they started promoting, and a lot of doctors started writing about this technology, and that was what made it to become a household use in US today. Okay, now, but Africa, for over 10 years, they've been trying to penetrate, but they couldn't get people who can help them. But 2022, I got access to them. Then we started, and today we are where we are today. Now, last year, the company were able to set up an office for us in Adeni Juice at Ikeja there, okay? And that is the only office we have in the whole Africa that distributes the machine to the whole Africa. So you can see. So all the machines you can see there. So let's go for that to see how what we can benefit by partnering with Energy. Number one, the behaviors of the plan. Number one, no monthly qualification. That is, no need to, it's not a step that you begin to buy product every month. No, once you buy Kangen machine once, you don't need to buy again. All you need to do is be drinking the water, let the machine produce it for you. You can also generate money by disbursing the water to people, because when you do that, you'll get a token from it, okay, which I do in my house, okay? As people come to fetch, then you get a token, or you set up a water floating centers. That's what we call it. We don't produce it in a plastic bottle, but you open a center where people come in. We don't fetch it down. They come and we fetch the water and we give to them fresh, because what we are promoting is healthy living. So you could also do that, use the machine to set up a business so that you can be generating money and also begin getting good water for your family. So no monthly qualification, no stocking of inventory of product. You don't need to use like 120 million and store the product and start selling. No, the sales have to happen. You use the company account to collect money from the client and give the details of the client to the company, and the company does the processing and sending the machine to the client. So everything is done by the company. Yours is just market and introduce the client to the company direct. So no annual renewal. You don't need to renew your distributorship. Cumulative sales. The sales is cumulative from the day you come in. Every sales you generate will be promoting yours. It will be promoting you to go higher so that you can earn more money in the system. Sponsoring globally, I enjoy that so much. Now, you can sponsor people in so many countries of the world, okay? Like you own a distributorship, but first you have to own a distributorship in Nigeria before you can sponsor someone outside your country. All right. If you don't have ID in Nigeria, it will be very difficult for you to sponsor someone outside Nigeria. So first, do all you can to make your first sales in Nigeria so that you can own a distributorship ID. Then from there, you can now begin to sell to your friends in Canada, in US. I was able to sell 2 machines in Canada, okay? In US, I sold directly to my friends. One of my friends to sell, I think in US, we sold about 3 machines. We even sell in Tokyo, which is Japan itself. We sold in Hong Kong, all right? We sold, one of my person came from Cameroon to pick up one about 2 weeks ago. So you can open different countries. Like Africa is open for us to open. For example, now, like that guy now buying in Cameroon now, they'll be planning now to take me down to Cameroon to go and spend like a month with them. So that, because I can still be in Cameroon and doing the business. I've been running my normal demo that I'm doing online right now, because the world is a global village. You need to make money with your phone. You need to share information on your phone. You need to display the product on your status. You can use your Facebook, you can use your Instagram, you can use your TikTok. You can use all the social media to promote this product. You make a sale. You know the good thing about this, you don't need to separate the product in a month to earn good income. Okay? Just only 1 or 2, 3 machines you sold, it has covered all your expenses for the month and all that. So that's just it. Now, higher payout, you're going to see that pay daily, okay? This machine is paid daily. As the machine is sold daily, then they distribute the income immediately after the sales is being inputted into the system. Now, the plan that pays us is actually patented. The business model is patented, meaning the same plan that they've set up since 1994, okay, 1994, that is 30 years, is what they are still using to date. They didn't change it. you see some other company that run this kind of system, they change their plan from time to time. As a matter of fact, when they come to African market, they see that we don't have a good government. They want to edge out all the distributors. That was what we had the problem with the former company that I'm coming from. But Energis is 1994. Their plan remained the same in any country that they enter. So that's why they obey all the law of the land. That's why after you want your bonus, they ask you to submit your tax number so that they can be able to pay, because they don't want to have any issue with any country, because they are Japanese. They are very sincere and very straightforward. So that is that. So let's go for that. This is it. Now, you see, I want to show you a plan that can skyrocket your income, that can skyrocket a very heavy flow of income to your account. I don't know if you're actually ready to listen to this. If you're ready, let's go. Now, to start up a business, you need an investment to start up, okay? Your investment to start up this business that I'm presenting to you tonight is just 5 million naira. And that 5 million naira you're going to spend this way. First, we're going to buy AZ501 on your name. That is number one. Then the remaining balance, which is about 100,000 plus, we're going to keep it for your machine installation. Now, after checking the text of your water for us to install your machine, okay, if you now notice that the installation is more than the little more than the remain, then we'll tell you what is the value, then you can be able to pay the differences, or maybe it's not up to, then we'll be able to return the little money back to you. But the remaining balance after paying for AZ501 of 4,837,500, the remaining balance is kept for your installation. Now, that is your initial investment to partner. On that note, you enjoy distributorship ID, then you enjoy own your Kange machine and also being installed. Now, that's when you now start the journey of your good health, of enjoying your Kange water with you and the members of your family. Do you agree with me that when you enjoy something good and you see that this is good, you have the confidence 100% to even share and tell your neighbors, friends, church members, acquaintances, even people that you know or you don't even know? You can actually what? Share with them. Because if you see anyone that is drinking Kange water is only looking very different. You see that wrinkles very far away. You see that they're looking more healthy, a lot of high energy, energetic, okay, at peak state all the time. All right, because the water does all manner of things in our body system and keep us, I mean, at a very good health state. So that is why. So you people even begin to ask you, even though you don't tell them, people begin to ask you, okay? Now, you make sense to two persons. Two persons decided to buy through you, okay? You earn 500,000. On each person, the system pay you 250,000. On each of the machine that you sold, you earn 250. And if it is AZ501, that's when you earn 250. If you sell the bigger machine, which is K8, K8 will give you 325,000 for a single person. So meaning on two persons, you are earning 650,000. So let's just remain on the AZ501. So two persons that you sell the machine to, you earn 500,000. Now, all your job next is, remember, it's a system. All your job to do is encourage those two persons to get their 2 each. The system will pass up 1 million naira to you. 250 times 4 is 1 million. Next, encourage the 4 persons to get their 2 each so that you can have 8 persons down the line. Then the system will pass 250 times 8, which is 2 million naira will pass up to you. On this note, you are almost round up all the initial investment that you are putting into the system. Encourage the 8 to get their 2 each. Then you get 16 down. Then 4 million is passed up. On this note, you have actually been on a profit. All the income, all your investment on Kange machine is back to your pocket. And right now, you are even having excess. And the machine is sitting in your kitchen, or whether you have it in a demo, you have a water floating center, your machine is already free. You are already at profit. And the funniest thing is, you can run the business on part-time basis. I have a woman who runs business, he works in one airline, okay, and she became a 4A distributor of energy. In a single month, she sold 4 machines. And 4 machines, she earned about 4 million naira because of her position. So this is how the system is, okay? So if the 16 person bring in, times 2, which is 2 each, you have 32, then you have 8 million naira will pass up to your bank account. Next 32 bring in 64. 64 will pass up 16 million onto your account. On that note, you become 6A distributors of Energic because you have successfully earned about 31,500,000 naira. On this note, your investment of 5 million naira has multiplied into times 6. Okay? This is just the beginning of the business. This is just a startup in the business. So by the time you become 6A distributors, you will join what we call a career path. Career path means you become a leader in the system. And the company recognizes you. In fact, as a matter of fact, when I became 6A distributors, I was given $3,000, which you are seeing there. And at the same time, they sent a certificate for me from Japan, well packaged, well loaded. And they sent it for me to recognize that for being one of their top distributors from Africa. All right. So on that note, by the time you're level 7 filled up, which you're going to earn, I think that's about 60 million times 2, that's about 32 million. Then the same will pay you $6,000 because your level 2 becomes 6A distributors. So by the time you're level 8 filled up, then your level 2 will become 6A2. You become CA2-2, then you earn $12,000, and your level 2 will earn $6,000 each. This is how the same begin to move up. By the time your level 9 filled up, your level 2 becomes CA2-2, then you become CA2-3. You get $25,000, and your monthly bonuses become minimum of $5,000. $25,000 today is a lot of money. It's close to about 35 to 40 million naira. And that is a one-time bonus. But now you now begin to earn your $5,000 every blessed month. That is when you eat what we call legacy in the system. Okay? By the time your level 10 filled up, then your level 2 becomes CA2-3. Then you become CA2-4. You go on with one-time bonus of 50,000 and basic salary, basic bonuses coming monthly is $10,000. So by the time your level 11 filled up, your level 2 becomes CA2-4. Then you become CA2-5. Then you earn one-time 100,000 and your monthly bonuses is 15,000. By the time your level 11 filled up, then your level 2 will become CA2-5. Then you become CA2-6. Then you earn $200,000 one time. $200,000 are today value of 1,600 will give you nothing less than above 300 million. That is a lot of money. And who says that you cannot achieve this in less than 2 years? If you use 2 years to pursue it, if you work with Nigerian government for 35 years, will they pay you your gratuities of 300 million? So if you use 2 or 3 years to chase this, my brother, it's worth it. And you know one thing there, the company is just new in Africa, not just Nigeria. You have the whole Africa. I want you to see this vision, see the end in mind, see beyond what we are seeing, see beyond the economy of Nigeria, see beyond see the whole Africa as a market that you have that you can actually penetrate. Because me, I'm not seeing it just remain in Nigeria alone. Before the end of the year, now I will travel to Cameroon to go and spend like 2-3 weeks there to build the market before coming back. Ghana now already preparing to also go to Ghana because somebody also buy in Ghana from under my team. So this is what we are saying, meaning we have a lot of leaders in US. They are multi-billionaires, and this is what they are doing. So, and the same opportunity is also here with us. It now depends on your mind, what you see, what you see. Okay, it will depend what will becomes of you in tomorrow. But I believe that with what I'm saying tonight, you see that this is something, this is a vision that you can actually run with. So let's go for that to see more. Remember, the job of this plan is to lead you to financial freedom. Now, once you become from 6A, you started enjoying the 3,000 one time up to 6A2-6 or 6A2-7, which is times 2 of 200,000, which is 400,000. So the plan can continue like that. All right, because we have about 4 persons in the world that is a 6A2-7. No, a lady is 6A15-7. That is our up-line, Cynthia Brigatti, a house help in US, a Filipino house help, who is a multi-billionaire hustle of this wonderful company. Now, once you become -3, you start to enjoy career paths. You started enjoy one end of the month bonus, which is the legacy, okay, up to 682-7, which is the 40,000 monthly minimum. All right. Now, by the time you now produce legacy under you, you started enjoy from every month, you enjoy this 360. If you have one 682-3 under your team, every month on that group, you'll be making this outside the 5,000. Outside that, that's how the system multiplies. So on that note, you know that with this plan, you can become financially free. Remember, that is the objective of what we said from the beginning. So by drinking the water, you enjoy good health. By also promoting the business, then you enjoy good health. So let's show you a roadmap on the plan that you need to work with. Okay, this is just what you're going to monitor from the beginning, even by the time you also become 682-3. One, your job is first get into the system, then get your first two, encourage your two to get their own two, then encourage those 4 to get their own 4. Your job is to monitor up to level 3 down. Even when you become say 2-3, your job is to monitor that everybody comes up to say 2-3 so that you can begin to go higher in order for you to hit 682-6. That is the work plan. So let's go for that. Your first 3 levels will be your baseline, okay? Baseline for your legacy run. So hence, choose your partner wisely. Now, choose somebody that be in the same vision with you. Choose someone that want to run in the same road that you are going with you, so that you won't be dragging anyone. Several machines because of the bonuses I was able to earn in the system. Okay, so that's just it. You need someone that have a vision. So let's create your legacy with Energic. Let's create your legacy with Energic. So there is a contest that is ongoing. The contest will end in the next month, which is the month of November. So it's a daily contest, meaning the highest 6 on daily will go on with 500, while the second will go with 300. So it can happen in any countries of the world. For you to be in the contest, you need to make 6 or minimum 5 machines in a day. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Once you make that 6 of machine in a day, you are in the contest. You are in the contest. So they will now look at who is having the higher 6, will take the 500. The next person who have the lower 6 will get the 300. So till November ending. This is different from the plan we just explained to you. This is just an additional income that you earn. Now, the roadmap. The roadmap says, what are your next steps and goal? First, you need to sign up. You need to get into the system. Whether you sell the machine to someone, okay, and talk to the person so that you can use your name in the system. Okay, you can actually do that because that's what I did. All right. Then you need to get your 2 machines sold to 2 persons. Thirdly, encourage your level 3 to fill up so that they can, the level 2 to fill up their 2 so that you can get to level 3. Then encourage the level 3 to fill up the level 4 so that you can be able to earn at least almost your initial capital back. Now, that is the step. Now, expectation. 1, enroll a business partner. Okay, enroll a business partner, not someone that is not ready for business. Okay, you are offering an opportunity to people to create legacy. So you need to choose your partner wisely. Step 2, or expression number 2, now follow the system. Don't bring in your own idea into the system. System is a system. Remember, you want to be a big business builder. So there is a system we just presented to you. So don't reinvent the wheel. Just follow the system. That is what we are saying. Follow the system. Then number 3, 100% participation. Join meetings, invite friends to join the meeting, promote, talk to people about the water, talk to people about the business plan, talk to people about how they can enjoy, good health by changing their water, change their life. So these are the expectations you need to build. I believe with this, you really enjoy the presentation. So if you have any questions, okay, please go to the chat box and type it, or you can unmute yourself and let's have your question, okay? We'll be glad